that you kind of give for advice for people for when they're trying to get into achieving sort of similar sorts of things that you've done, or is there a sort of, I guess, a secret to the success that you've had that you believe is something that's held you in good stead over the years?
Yeah, I think some of the the big kind of pieces of advice that I think carry through is just like, first of all, start from where you're at. So it can be really easy, I think, to get motivated for a sport like this by saying, "Oh, I'm seeing so and so did this," or the big one is David Goggins. Everyone seems to
Mm.
get motivated by him these days, and well, I mean, for obvious reasons. But you have to remember, David did his first attempt to get into running was a failed trip around the block. So people see what he's doing now and they think, okay, that's where
Mm.
I want to be. And that's great. Like, I think that's awesome to have that long-term goal and decide I'm going to take myself from where I at. I'm going to go, get to a level I would have never dreamt about before. That's great. But if you're going to have a big, long-reaching goal like that, you want to give yourself some smaller goals along the way that kind of keep you motivated and keep you focused. Because you could have a great 4, 5, 6 weeks of training and have this big goal 6 months down the road that just starts to lose its intrigue as you kind of get the wear and tear of things. But if you have small benchmarks, like at 2 weeks I want to be here, at 4 weeks I want to be here, at 6 weeks I want to be here, so you're getting that constant positive reinforcement when you kind of check those off. um, that's what's going to keep you going. So with that kind of comes this idea of this consistency. So consistency from where you're at. Like if you've never run before in your life, don't be afraid to start slow. Don't necessarily go find someone who's been running for 5 years and say, I'm going to just parrot what they're doing. Ask them, what did you do when you started running? Kind of get an idea from that
Mm.
and start from where you're at so that you're kind of gradually increasing your exposure to the event or the skill set you're trying to develop. And eventually you'll find yourself where you want to be, and you'll be probably much better for it if you do it in a sustainable way.